Hello, lovely beings. I hope everybody's having an awesome Monday. Well, it's Monday right now when I'm recording this, but you could be watching this anytime. Wanted to check in, see how everybody's weekend was, and I wanted to talk a little bit about journeys and your journey. Your journey is nobody else's, and you'll find with everything going on, and as you're releasing trauma from your system, you may feel tired, you may feel fatigued, and that may trigger you to feel like you're not doing the right thing, because sometimes we think we should be all energized and joyful all the time, but no, you're human. You are human, and it's okay to have a day where you're not energized, or you're feeling down, or you need to sleep, or you need to rest. Just take care of your body and listen to it intuitively. Our bodies are such an amazing machine, and just listen to it, and it's okay. And your journey is your journey. That's the beauty of being who you are. Try not to compare yourself to other people's journeys, because everybody's is different. Some of us may have thought we should have learned a lesson, 10, 15, 20 years ago, and we kept going through the same cycle. But you know what? That's okay. Your soul still needed to learn more, and it needed to evolve beyond what it was at that point. And a lot of us are really awakening now, and it is so powerful to sit in that. Hi, nice to see you on here. But yeah, don't compare yourself. A lot of spiritual leaders, they're like very cut and dry. They're like, hey, you should do this, and these are the steps you take, and that's not how it goes. Your journey is your journey, and I'm going to keep saying that. And it's okay when you feel like you may have taken a step back, because within expansion, there's always a little bit of contraction. So as you expand, you're going to contract a little bit. And excuse the banging, I'm getting my shingles done right now on my roof, so they're still out there banging away. But yeah, so if you think of a balloon, as it expands, you're going to have a little bit of contraction as you integrate new energies and new knowledge and new wisdom. There are days of contraction. There are days of exhaustion. And it's okay. That's part of the process. It's part of healing. Like if you get injured, and it takes time, like the healing takes time, but when you're healed, you're back to normal. So take care of yourself, take care of your mind, take care of your soul, take care of your body, and ground. I'm just going to say, keep grounding. There's been it's very energetic right now, and we are bringing in a lot of light. So what happens with our bodies is, as we really remove old thinking patterns, old traumas, release, we're making more room for light to come in. DNA activations, like you hear people speak of, bringing more light into our energetic being. So drink lots of water, because that's very important, because we become less dense. And that's why we vibrate higher, is because we're losing density by releasing all this garbage from our system. We're unclogging the toilet, per se. You're letting things flow through you. You're becoming a divine conduit for source energy to flow through you, and it's amazing. So yeah, just be okay with where you are. Don't compare yourself. I still have days where I'm like, oh, I'm doing it all wrong, but I'm not. I don't say that to myself anymore, but sometimes I feel like I've taken a step back, but it's because I'm like getting ready to launch myself forward and integrate and rise up higher and higher. But yeah, that's all I wanted to do. Quick one. So just be okay with where you are. You're whole and complete every step of your journey. Don't look too far ahead. Don't look behind. Surrender to the now. You are supported. And if you need that help, call your angels in. I've been calling my angels in all weekend, and they have been around me, showing me signs, showing me synchronicities. I can feel them around me, and they've been keeping me calm, because I've been dealing with a few things, children things, and just life, because life sometimes takes over, and it's hard just to sit and be like, oh, I'm all peace and love. Just try not to react in old patterns. Try to react in a more, in a higher vibrational way, where we're not yelling and we're not, beating ourselves up. So you're awesome. What else did I want to say today? I'm a little scattered today, but I really wanted to come on and just share some love, because that always helps. I'm going to pull a card. Oh, I was going to say, I'm going to post some new groups. I had to change the group that I had on Saturday because I had a bit of a family emergency. Well, not emergency, but I was dealing with some child things. And yes, teenagers are fun. They're awesome beings, but they're fun. They're very difficult. She's like, yeah, no. I love her. I love her to death. I just love that kid. But anyway, I'm going to have a full moon circle coming up, a full moon ceremony. I think the full moon's on the 28th. So keep your eye open for that event. I can't invite everybody in the group to the events, so they're always up at the event tabs. and I will try to invite as many people as I can, and I share them in the group. So sorry if I annoy you because I share events. It's just so people can see them, because not everybody sees everything I post. So I want everybody to be able to be aware and seeing them. So I'm going to pull a card, and I'm going to start healing circles up again. So keep your eye open, and I'm going to run a course called Tapping into Intuition that I ran a few months back, and I'm going to rerun it. It was a really great course in meditation for opening up our divine channel, for hearing our own inner voice and quieting our mind. And I'm going to do an introduction to shadow work course as well, which will be really, really powerful for those of you who are really learning and walking in this light and trying to learn how to do shadow work properly. So I'm going to do that, but I'll pull a card. So I'm going to clear the energy and ask Spirit to be around us today and protect us. And Spirit, what is in our highest best good to know right now for this group at this time, whatever time you're watching it? What is in our highest best good to know? It's that one right there. Okay, so I got the discontent card. So this is sort of, I think there's a lot of, well, I know there's a lot of energy going around that's making people feel discontentment. So what it's saying is just pull in and understand the patterns behind your discontentment, and allowing things to fall away if they're ready to fall away. Sometimes there's decisions to be made in situations. Sometimes we act hastily, and that leaves us with discontentment. So as long as we're owning our part in it and forgiving ourselves and apologizing to anybody around us, and just sitting with this discontentment and digging into it and asking yourself, why am I feeling discontentment right now? Anyway, I love you. I got to run back. I'm training today, doing some training. So love you. Keep your eye open for upcoming events, and I will come back on soon. Bye. Have a great day.